everyone, I recently got about 10 books out of the library and I wanted to do a little bit of a library haul. I recently got a library card that was part of my reading goals for 2018 and I am obsessed. I've got tons of books on hold and I just wanted to show you the books that I have right now. The first book is The Amateurs by Sara Shepard. She is the author who wrote Pretty Little Liars, as I'm sure everybody knows. And The Amateurs follows a group of teens who meet on a true crime cold case website, and then they are trying to solve one of the crimes in real life. Next is Royce Rolls by Margaret Stohl, which is sort of, from what I gather, about reality TV, and it follows a family that's sort of like loosely having a bit of a play on the Kardashians and their reality show, and the cover just looks kind of cute, and I wanted a light, fluffy read, so this seemed like it would fit the bill, along with my next book, which is Girl Online by Zoella. Well, it wasn't really written by her, but it just sort of fit, again, the same bill as being a light, fluffy, super easy read, especially for during the school year. Next is The Heir by Kiera Cass, which is the fourth book in the Selection series, and this book, along with the fifth and final book, The Crown, follow America and Maxon's daughter, Evelyn, as she is hosting her own selection. So I'm not the hugest fan of the Selection series, but I have read the first three and I really did want to find out how the story ends. Next up, I have two books by Nicola Yoon, Everything Everything and The Sun Is Also a Star. I've heard such great things about both of these books and I'm so excited to read them, and I know Everything Everything has been made into a movie starring Amandla Stenberg from the Hunger Games series, so I'd really like to see it, but I have a personal rule about not seeing movies based on book adaptations until I've read the book, so I want to get through this and potentially see the movie. And then I've also heard really good things about The Sun Is Also a Star, and I'm pretty sure this deals with immigration, and then this one deals with a girl who is living with a chronic disease and she can't leave her house because she is like allergic to everything outside, I think. So they both should be pretty good, and I'm really excited to read both of these. The next book is one that I'm also super excited about, and that is A List of Cages, which came out, I think, about a year ago, and I have heard such amazing reviews of this book, and it's about two boys, and it deals with themes about child abuse, and one of the main characters also has ADHD, so I'm really, really looking forward to this. And the author actually was like a counselor before she wrote this book, so I'm thinking it should be really good. Next up is What I Lost by Alexandra Ballard, and this follows a girl who is going through treatment for an eating disorder, and I've read really good reviews about this. I tend to be a bit skeptical about books that are dealing like primarily with mental health, because I think it's so easy for those to just go wrong and not work out so well, but the reviews of this seem fantastic, so I'm quite excited to give it a go. I'm so excited! This is My Lady Jane, and it is sort of historical fiction, but there is a lot of creativity and like emphasis on the fiction, and this has been so popular on BookTube, but it follows, as I'm sure everybody knows, roughly the story of Lady Jane Grey, and I'm a history student, so I think anything that's historical in nature just seems so fun for me, and it's like a decently chunky book, and I am so excited. I'm really hoping it's as good as I think it's going to be, because I'm so interested in it that I think if it ends up not being so great, it'll be a huge letdown, but I think it's gonna be phenomenal. Last but certainly not least is Tiny Pretty Things, which is part one in what I'm pretty sure is a duology. The second book is called Shiny Broken Pieces, I think, and it is about students at a ballet school and all of the competition and rivalry and sort of striving for perfection. It seems to me, just based on the blurb and the reviews, it's a little bit sort of Black Swan but at ballet school rather than in a ballet company, and I am a sucker for ballet related books. I love ballet, so I'm quite looking forward to this. This is probably the one that I'm going to read first, to be perfectly honest, because any well-written story about ballet, I'm just like all the way there for. So that's it. Those are the 10 books that I got out of the library the other week. I'm really looking forward to reading them all. I am just such a huge library fan now that I have my library card, and I hope I will be making many more library hauls on this channel and a lot less book hauls. Not that I've made a ton of book hauls on this channel, but I have bought a lot of books. I do have one very large book haul coming, and then pretty much everything else in terms of new books I think will be library hauls. But that is it for this video. If you've read any of these books and you really like them, feel free to let me know down below which were your favorites, or if you have any recommendations based on the books I've chosen. I'm always game for book recommendations. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!